Hey guys, so we are back playing Poptropica, and I'm still in Early Poptropica Island where I left off in my previous video, and we are going to head to Sharktooth, but I just want to cover a few things that I haven't quite covered in Early Poptropica. First of all, I did change my outfit. I got this outfit from basically just these Poptropicans down here who are just walking around. There's 3 of them, and every single time you go into one of these places, or every time you go to like any different place and you refresh this area right here, they come up with like different hair, like whole different people every single time. So I'm not sure whether I went over this, but the dialogue, I have completed this island, and the dialogue is all the same still, because as this person said right here, have you been to the old part of town that they need some help? Well, we've already helped everybody and such. And this one says, welcome to Poptropica. If you ever get lost, just look at your map. And this one over here says, how did that flag get way up on the tower? How did that flag get way up on the water tower? Well, we've already gotten the flag, and I haven't restarted the island, as you can see right here. I haven't restarted the island. Also, there's this map right here where you can look at all the locations and see the Purple Giant, Giant's Garden, Aircraft Graveyard, Poptropica Towers, Main Street, Early Poptropica, and the underground place is about the Dark Room, which is where we use the glow stick, the pit, and we have the storage cavern. So, yeah, we got all of that and such. Also, I just wanted to quickly go in the Pop Art Museum and go over the little question marks, because I felt like I went through it a little bit too quickly. So I just wanted to take one more look at all the paintings and sculptures and such, because I love art, but it's funny. I love art, but I hate history. I think history is for the most part really, really boring, but these facts right here are kind of interesting. So got this is A Girl with a Watering Can by Pierre-Auguste Renoir. And Renoir was considered an Impressionist painter. Impressionism was defined by large visible brush strokes and colors that sat next to each other instead of being mixed. Renoir, I don't even know whether it's pronounced like that, but that's just how I'm going to pronounce it until I know differently. Renoir lived from 1841 to 1919. He painted A Girl with a Watering Can in 1876. Renoir was friends with other famous Impressionist painters like Monet. Renoir was the son of a tailor and was very poor as a child. Today, 2 of his works have sold for over $70 million. Wait, is this one of them? I actually don't know. I don't know that. And then we got, wait, I didn't miss anything. Okay, that's the first one on this level. Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. We got Leonardo began working on the painting in 1495 and finished it by 1498. So it took him 3 years to make this. This painting is very large. It measures 15 feet by 29 feet. The painting has had a history of problems. It was painted on dry plaster, causing it to start falling apart almost immediately. So, well, then how did it get, like, recreated? They kept putting it together? The Last Supper painting was central to Dan Brown's famous novel, The Da Vinci Code. And then we have The Scream by Edvard Munch. Edvard Munch was inspired to paint The Scream in 1893. After walking with his friends, he said the sky turned blood red and it made him want to scream. It is rumored that the red sky was caused by the massive volcanic eruption of Krakatoa in 1883. It is rumored that the red sky was caused by the massive volcanic eruption of Krakatoa in 1883. This famous painting has been featured in such TV shows such as The Simpsons. This famous painting has been featured in such TV shows as The Simpsons, Animaniacs, and The Fairly OddParents. Edvard Munch originally went to college in 1879 to become an engineer. After falling ill and missing too many classes, he decided to become a painter. I personally think a painter is a better career than an engineer, but that's just me. So we got Van Gogh's Starry Night, my favorite one in here. Van Gogh was known as an expressionist painter. Expressionism is a painting style that distorts an image for an emotional effect. One of the most infamous and bizarre acts Vincent van Gogh is known for is cutting off his left earlobe after an argument with fellow artist Paul Gauguin. After the ear-cutting incident, Van Gogh committed himself to an insane asylum, where he painted The Starry Night. During his lifetime, Van Gogh... So what inspired him, I guess, to make this? During his lifetime, Van Gogh made very little money. It was only after his death this work became famous. One of his paintings sold for $82.5 million. In 1941, the Starry Night went on permanent display at New York's Museum of Modern Art. Next, we have The Three Musicians, by Pablo Picasso. And I remember a long time ago, I did like a recreation. It was some like assignment that I did, a recreation of this. If I ever find it for any reason, maybe I could, I don't even remember. It was a very long time ago, but, yeah, I did like a recreation of something of this one. Pablo Picasso is a painter who developed the Cubist movement. Cubism is a style of painting where an artist takes real-life objects and makes them into flat, simple shapes. Picasso learned how to paint from his father, who was an art instructor. Picasso did attend art school, but dropped out after less than a year of study. Picasso's work is often broken into periods or blocks of time. Some of his most notable periods were the Blue, the Rose, and the Cubist, seen here. Three Musicians was painted in 1921 and is over 6.5 feet tall. That means that the musicians who are being painted are actually life-size. Dang, okay. And we got this Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte by Georges Seurat. Georges Seurat was a post-impressionist painting who became famous for painting in a style called pointillism. Pointillism is a style that utilizes small points to create a painting rather than brushstrokes. This painting took over 2 years to complete. It is a very large piece, measuring more than 6 feet tall by 10 feet wide. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're doing just making a painting out of tiny dots, that's actually, for 2 years for a painting that big out of just dots, that's actually quite impressive. This painting can be seen in the 1986 movie classic Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which I've never heard of that before. And up here we got all the sculptures. We got the, we should probably do this because I've been going from left to right with each one. Disco Bolas. We got the original sculpture of Disco Bolas. Myron worked almost exclusively in bronze. Disco Bolas is a Roman marble copy of a lost bronze Greek statue. The statue was completed sometime between 460 and 450 BC. Although the pose of the discus thrower is athletic and elegant, the position is not recommended for real discus throwers. Is that like frisbee or something? I don't even know what discus is. You got the Thinker. Wait, who even made this? It doesn't even say. What? It doesn't even say who made this. It says with this one Auguste Rodin and this one is Michelangelo, but it doesn't even say who made that one. Thinker is a bronze sculpture that was completed in 1902. Its original purpose was to be used as an entryway to a French museum in Paris. Auguste Rodin said he was inspired by the story The Divine Comedy of Dante for the Thinker pose. The actual moment captured in the sculpture is supposed to be Dante sitting at the gates of hell, contemplating what lies in front of him. And finally we have the Pieta by Michelangelo. Michelangelo finished the Pieta when he was 24 years old in 1499. This was the only piece Michelangelo ever signed. Some say he signed it because it was a perfect sculpture. Others believe he signed the masterpiece because rival artists were trying to take credit for it. Well, you should probably, yeah, just put like... if rival artists were trying to take credit for it. In 1972, a mentally deranged man walked up to the sculpture and began hitting it with a hammer. Luckily, this sculpture was successfully repaired. Well, you should probably keep it in, like, a secret, like a, protective safe or something so nobody does anything like that. So, yeah, that is basically the Pop Art Museum. Honestly, I find this pretty interesting, and I'm not a fan of... I'm one is not interested in history and such. Like, I love art, but I'm not really usually that interested in, well, I guess traditional history, but these facts I actually find really interesting. This little art museum is actually a very interesting little place in Early Poptropica, along with paintings, and you get like facts, and you have like the painters here. So I'm a very artistic person. I actually love making art. I haven't done it in a while because I just haven't been able to. I want to, but I just haven't been able to do art lately. But what the heck was going on with my eye? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just going to exit out of here and such. But yeah, I just want to show you that about the little things in Early Poptropica that I did not quite cover. I just want to go through like a more detailed thing of the pop art, show the map. Oh, by the way, this daily pop thing, it doesn't work. It used to, but, well, no, it didn't used to on here back when they had this all, like, on the website. It, used to, but it doesn't work anymore. This doesn't work either. Nothing up here works, apart from, home? I don't think that works, because I already have this saved in here, so, yep, I just wanted to go over those things in Early Poptropica. So, and I know I made like a nice, amazing new little outfit. And you can see up here the flag's gone. Flag's all totally gone and such. And they just had this arcade. They used to switch stuff out here, but they just have this here permanently. So no more of that. But yeah, we're going to head to Sharktooth Island in the next clip. In the next video, I suppose. We got Sharktooth right down here. So I will see you guys when I review Sharktooth Island.